Hello and welcome to the latest episode of Let's All Lighten Up with Paul Richards. It's a happy podcast, video podcasting, a videocast, a vlog. Well, I don't know, vlog.
Oh,
so
yeah,
you're younger than us. So yes. So we're at a very bustling venue today. The show is still kicking out. Some Sherlock thing, and they're getting photos taken. And we've got Fiona Ridgewell and Kelsey D. Almeida. Is that right? That's kind of the reason why I asked for the flyer to be there as well. Actually, so that's all good. So your day 4 for you guys already. Or five.
Day
Okay.
five,
Yeah. And it's all going well. Is it all?
Yeah, we're enjoying it. Yeah, I'm trying to shake off each show as it happens because, like, yesterday I had one where I was a bit like, oh, I don't know if they liked you, and today I'm like, oh, I think they quite liked you.
Yeah.
So then I just go into the next day neutral.
Neutral. Yes. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
What about yourself there, Kelsey?
Yeah, same thing. It's that Sarah Millican law to sort of forget about what the gig was 11 a.m. the next morning, move on to the next one.
Yeah. I think
Because otherwise you just like, you either come in like you're at the Apollo, or you know that you should be doing open mic.
Yeah. You got to feel like the beginners. I mean, this is like the happiness that we find in the Fringe, all that stuff. So say you have a bad show. I'm sure you haven't had a bad show yet, but say you had a bad show. How do you actually get around that? How do you get your head around it? Is there techniques that you have, or?
Oh, is there techniques? I don't know about techniques, but I saw a bubble waffle place up the road, and I've decided that as soon as I have a bad show, I'm heading straight to the bubble waffle place and getting a massive waffle full of ice cream because I'll deserve it.
Yes.
So I've had an average show, but I haven't had a waffle yet, so I haven't been that sad yet.
I know, but you know it's there. It's gonna be a long 3 weeks. But
Exactly.
I just contact old work friends, seeing if there's any jobs available. I can't do this. I can't do it. No, the great thing about Edinburgh is that you could do like I'm doing 4 shows today.
Yeah.
So hopefully they'll be good. So if you have a bad one, there's always one.
There's always the next one.
Yeah,
one
next
down the corner,
yeah, one down the road. So
you can't take it personally.
Of course.
Don't take it personally.
And how are your energy levels at this stage? I mean, that's very early in the run, but are you knackered already, like I am?
I'm knackered in day 5.
Yeah.
Because I'm doing Lighten live on Friday.
Oh wow, okay.
A friend of mine was on this Friday.
Yeah.
So I thought I'd go and watch it just to see what it's. I've done it before, but I thought just want to see what they were like. The thing is, like, I got home at 4:30, and I still haven't recovered from it. That was 2-3 days ago now, and it's just like even my voice is going.
Yeah.
But yeah, other than that, yeah.
And you're really young, aren't you? Don't mind me saying so.
I'm 21.
That's so young. How's he allowed?
I'm this screwed already. It's all of the bad food I'm eating.
Yeah, I'm not doing well with food.
She's worse than me with food.
I'm really bad because I live with my mum and grandma. So I tried to cook a pizza yesterday. I just put a pizza in the oven, and I went, and it was still dough when it came out, and I ate it anyway. So I was like, I don't know how to make this better. And then
you're trying to cook. That's awesome.
Yeah. And then I broke the washing machine as well.
I keep mocking her because she's 10 years older than me. She's never done washing.
All right, don't tell me.
All right. She's between 5 and 10 years older than me.
Good comeback. Good save.
And I keep saying, but she doesn't look it. So she's never been cooking before. She's not done washing. And I'm at home like the good modern day man doing all my cooking, frying, whatever. And then she rings me saying I've broken the washing machine.
How good. I know. I don't know what I thought you would be able to do.
I was like, I'm not a handyman.
Were you on stage at a time? Or?
No. The worst part of that is then I just sat on the floor in front of the washing machine hoping someone would come home and help me, and no one did.
So I'm good to see that you're surviving. It's going to be a long 3 weeks, isn't it? I think we've heard. So and you've got a 1 day off, August the 14th. And how are you going to stay at the Fringe for that 1 day, or do you feel the need to escape from it? I think it's kind of
a gig on the day. I think I'm comparing a gig. But,
I did have a gig, but it got cancelled. But I've got a friend coming up.
Yeah.
So she's coming up on the Saturday to the Monday. So we'll probably have a nice meal,
of course,
do some shopping,
look after yourself
get
a
our
little
nails
bit.
done.
My invite was lost.
Yeah. You can do the gig. You can keep promoting our show on the day off.
Washing machine.
And I'll be there getting my nails filed.
You'll be exit flying. Promote
the show.
Yeah. But, so you're just doing the one show a day, are you? I know Kelsey is doing many, but I mean,
I've been doing spots as well.
Yeah,
Kelsey is a bit better at. You seem to have a lot. Like didn't you do 4? Did you do 4?
I got 4 today. I did 3 yesterday.
Yeah. Whereas I'm doing this. I've got one at midnight tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got odd ones booked in because
Sure.
you need to, I think, just to exit fly.
Yeah, I've got like 10 over the
Yeah.
3 weeks, and I think that kind of feels like it's about
Yeah.
right to kind of do the
Yeah, I don't want to run myself into the ground doing so many gigs.
Yeah, because obviously your show is the one that you're getting.
Yeah, that
but,
we've invested in and we've rehearsed for, and
Yeah.
and I feel like it's good for me because I can do 10-minute spots in London,
Yeah.
but I can't do half-hour spots.
Sure.
So to get the half hour in here and do it well and learn how to be a half-hour comedian to keep them on board with you for that long is a new skill.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Are you precious about your shows at the moment, or are you going to nurture it as it goes along and not stick to the script and kind of build it, or are you thinking this is the script, I've done it now, and this is going to be the same every day? Or
I thought it would be that,
Yeah.
but so I've taken bits out, or some days I won't do that bit, but I'll do this bit.
Yeah.
So yeah, it begins and ends the same way,
Sure.
but the bit in the middle is a little bit looser.
No, you can take it. This is a great part for the vlog.
Oh, yes.
Cheers.
Yeah,
It's how busy Edinburgh is.
Oh, it is,
Just there's
actually.
no free space.
We had someone's dad walk in the other day in the middle of the
That's why we need to be walking around like that when we're flying.
Yeah, we just got them in. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's wowzers. Look at that. What a ledge.
Doing his vocal warm-up.
So it's a fear as well that you get bored. Like 3 weeks of doing exactly the same show. Because I'm usually by week 2 I start. It's new material. But
we were just talking about that. We were talking to a friend, and she was saying sometimes if you have a bad show, you start to think, oh, it's my material, and then you end up by the end of Fringe you hate your material.
Yeah.
So it is finding new bits and little asides and stuff that you can do that don't make you feel like that.
Yeah, sort of survival.
Just like improvising, going with whatever's happening in the room, or something happens, or someone looks, or you start chatting to someone and it's going somewhere. It's always fun when you can break off and something funny happens in the room that only will happen that night.
Yeah.
And then you kind of feel fresh and in the room, and you make yourself. I made myself laugh the other day because when I was doing this compilation show, I won't say which one it was, but at first there was no one there, so we were all walking out, and then these 12 people just came and went, we really want to go see comedy. So we went, well, okay, we'll do the show. And then as I was opening, as the show was going on, the guy who was running it came up to the stage next to me, just crept and just got the bucket from next to the stage. I went, he's being optimistic, thinking people are going to donate at the end of this.
No.
And I just burst out laughing on stage. They laugh, luckily. I just found it so, I don't know why,
So
it's very
unobvious.
rare that I laugh
You've got to have
on
moments
stage.
for you.
It might just be the tiredness as well, actually, on the
Yeah,
stage as well.
probably,
I mean, do you ever walk into a room and look at the audience and go, no, this ain't going to work today? Have you had that yet? Or
Every day.
Every day.
I think you do that because then if it does go well, you're like, oh, okay. I don't know if you go in there and go, this is my crowd, and then it doesn't go well, you're like, oh, I take it really personally. Because I think every day I go, like, oh. One day I flyed some like 80-year-olds. They weren't really our crowd.
No.
They liked it, to be fair.
They came to it,
Yeah, they came to it, and they didn't really laugh during, and then at the end they were like, that was great, that was brilliant, and they donated really generously. But if I'd gone, oh, they're not our crowd, I wouldn't have flyed them. And also, if I hadn't spoken to them at the end, I would have thought, oh, they're not enjoying that. But they said they loved it.
That's a good sign, isn't it? But,
because you wouldn't expect them at a comedy club in London, so I probably never played to loads of 80-year-olds.
Exactly, No, I had all this today I had 10 in my one, and I looked at them and thought, no. You can't, but they were lovely, most of them, I think, actually. They're very older, as you know. It must be a day for it, I reckon. But, so I think we're nearing the end of our time, but we need to quickly plug your show, though, if that's okay, because this will go out at the end of week 1. So, So
can you see that, guys?
Can they see that? You might have to say it as well. You might have to read it out just in case.
So we are doing, it's called Home Truths. It's Fiona Ridgewell and Kelsey D. Almeida. It is,
How long have you been doing the show?
I tripped over your name, right? It's at the Little Kirk at the Community Project with Just a Tonic at 2:45 till 3:45.
And that's on the Grass Market, isn't it? Is that
The Grass Market,
Grass Market in Cowgate.
And Candlemaker Road.
I found it very easily, so
There's
I'm sure
3 ways to get here.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
I can't stop
No
excuses.
excuses.
No excuses at all.
Exactly.
So, well, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Cheers, guys. Thank you.
Cheers.
Oh, the chins have just got excessive. So, hello.
I wear this the whole way through the show.
You did wear it because you're a performer. That's why. So I'm going to pronounce your name properly because I struggled with it last night. I met you for the first time last night. Marjolein.
Yeah, it's perfect. Powell.
Paul. Yes. Marjolein Robertson.
Yeah.
Yes. So I was going to go for MJ, but Marjolein. Yeah. Okay. Good.
Yeah.
So, hi. Welcome. I'm not sure actually. So we're in the storage cupboard after your successful first show. Yeah. It was a storm of a show, completely heaving, wasn't it? It was.
Too many people.
Too many people. I mean, this is a common theme actually from everyone I've met so far.
Stupidest Fringe complaint ever. Too many people.
Well, you say that because I don't like people. And do you are you a fan of them at all?
I love people.
Okay. Yeah.
Probably they loved me. No, I'm joking.
They did. They loved you in the show today, didn't they? This is a. Yeah, it's like we've been in the cupboard. It's all good. So we're chatting today about things that make you happy.
Oh yeah.
And maybe things that have made you unhappy before, but you found a way around.
That's a very good one. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Sure. Got any examples yet? Or I didn't brief you about this beforehand. You've just done a really intense show.
Actually, when that's very Fringe related, is I studied in Edinburgh, worked in Shetland as a good job as a town planner, and then with my boyfriend at the time in about 2013 I just moved to Amsterdam, dropped my job, moved to Amsterdam.
Wow, okay.
Was about to buy a flat, about to have a mortgage, had a good job, climbing a career ladder, dropped everything, moved to Amsterdam. In Amsterdam, got fired from my first job where they tried to pay me less than half the minimum wage.
Oh, yeah, naughty.
Ended up working at McDonald's after being employed for quite a while, and then got everything robbed from my flat.
Oh.
Yeah, so and that was at the time.
I thought I should give you a hug, but I mean, I know it's in 2013,
Yeah.
so it's kind of.
It was weird because also in Amsterdam, I for a very long time had none of my own friends. So I didn't really have anyone to confide in. Was really sad. Although my boyfriend's ex-boyfriend now, but he, still good friends because he's amazing. But it was just I was just oh, I made the worst choice. Amsterdam, the worst. It's not the worst, but for me at that time in life, I should have gone there. But what happened in the end was after I was robbed, and I still do, but I did filmmaking at the time for extra money and as a hobby, but everything was stolen from me, even clothes and suitcases and stuff, just everything I owned. And then because of that, I had nothing left, so I enrolled on the stand-up course. And it's from that robbery, which for years of my life I hated, that I'm actually here now.
Oh, wow.
So,
selling out.
Yeah.
Completely selling out.
Last year at the Edinburgh Fringe was my first ever run. It was only 11 days. It was last year at my first ever Fringe run when I got a good review in and felt like I was doing the right thing, that I was finally happy. Yeah. Amsterdam was a good thing, even if it felt bad for years.
Of course, yeah.
So that's...
That's a lovely story, actually, and really positive, actually.
Yeah.
Did they steal much when you stole everything, you say? Or?
Well, yeah, because I moved to Amsterdam, all my books were on my Kindle, all my music on my iPod.
Oh, okay.
My laptop was everything, and whenever I film anything, I have it on my SD card, hard drive, and laptop, and they stole every SD card, every hard drive, and my laptop. So every bit of footage I'd ever filmed was gone.
But they didn't take your ambition, did they?
No. They took my camera too, and my bass, and my phone. No, yeah, so I was left. It's great because I ended up having nothing is probably why I actually sat down and wrote jokes.
Yeah, it's
nothing else to do.
And now look at you today. A lovely show today. So it's going to be a long run, isn't it? This Fringe. I mean, not that's negative. It was a storm of a first show, obviously. But how are you going to survive this run?
Imodium.
Imodium. Okay, that's simplistic answer.
Do you know what? I'm from Shetland, and there's a fifth of the room were Shetlanders today. Yeah, and
there's a lot of your lot were in today.
Yeah, and actually,
and you all seem really happy with life as well. It's just, is that a Shetland thing? Is that
really happy and pleased. But so I think that support from home is amazing because every show I did last year in the Fringe show, Shetlanders there, and it's that support from home because people are like, oh, it's somebody, a fellow Shetlander, let's go and support them and see what they do. That just makes you feel like, I don't know, it's amazing getting people who don't know you in the door. That's also amazing.
Does it freak you out a little bit though as well?
Folk from home?
No, people who don't know turning up to watch the show.
Yeah, because I reveal way too much. I keep saying things I shouldn't say on stage.
Yeah, like real names of ex-boyfriends.
Oh no, I had nothing about Hayden. I really did nothing. But actually with Hayden, my ex-boyfriend, then when I had jokes about him, I was checked with him and his mum.
Yeah.
So I didn't want to do that mean thing of making fun of an ex-partner.
Yeah.
And all the jokes end up being about me anyway, so.
No, it's not that. But so. I mean, 'cause we had a few beers last night, didn't we?
Yeah.
That's very nice. I thoroughly enjoyed that. And I think I was like 3 beers this morning. I woke up feeling quite rough, and I thought, this is day 1. And so, how are you going? I mean, is there a way to survive the Fringe? Do you think? I know it's like the.
I don't know. I don't really get hangovers. Rub it in.
I was well slow. Yeah.
Do you know a really embarrassing story I've told no one?
Go for it. You're telling the internet now.
Okay. I'm not telling anyone this, but
Okay.
I told maybe 2 people. But last year at the Edinburgh Fringe, it's my few shows in, and then I got my first ever review, and it was really good, and I loved it. It was a really good review, and like the 1 or 2 points which one like could work on, then I was like, that's right. No one said that to me. I'm glad they said that in the review. Now I know to work on that.
Yeah.
So everything about the review made me feel good, even the bits I need to work on. I thought, glad I've learned that. This is good.
Of course.
And I was just like, first ever Fringe run, good numbers, good review, everything's going great. Like every night it's been amazing. Out till 5 every night. And I had that, you know that feeling when everything in life is so good, something bad's gonna happen.
Yeah, totally. Did it happen?
Like 5 minutes later, it was really embarrassing. I went to fat and I shat myself.
Wow, do you want to edit this bit? Or? No, stay in. Okay, yes. Because I'm not making editing. But yeah.
So my friend's flat. Like luckily it was just like in my trousers. But the funny thing was, I was like, that's my limits for partying.
5 in the morning.
More slightly earlier nights, less alcohol, more good food.
Yeah.
More Imodium.
more. So actually, that's the emoji thing, isn't it?
So anyway, that's last year. I talk about finding my limits in this show in another way, but that was how I found my limits last year.
Wow.
Luckily, on my own.
28 years old? Yeah. Yeah, that's cool. I mean, you know.
I actually wrote a joke about it, which I forgot to put in my show, which is, bravery is farting in public after shitting yourself in private. And I wrote that joke because I'm a brave girl.
Yes, yeah.
Sorry. What about you? How do you survive Fringe? Because you've done this.
No, that's so many years in a row.
Do you have tips?
I just get tired and then my shows get worse. And it's like today I thank my audience for coming to the show whilst I still care. Because by week 2 I don't give a fuck anymore. I think that's good.
Like, yeah, pal.
I keep forgetting. Like tonight, I started messing around tonight, going, "Hey guys, who's up for beers tonight?" Like comedian friends. It was like, "Calm down, Paul." I was like, "It's a Saturday night. We got to do this." I never learn. I never will.
On it. Come with the Shatners. We're gone.
You doing? It is.
Okay.
They're quite scary. They're lovely, aren't they? They're nice. They're just so happy with life. I'm not sure what I think of that.
They're all drinking right now. Everyone on my show is drinking. That's why they're all like, "Yes, this is a good time for me. I have a drink in my hand."
I guess. I mean, my beer during your show was my first beer of the day, but that's 6:15. That's still quite early, isn't it? Really. Maybe because you're younger than me. I think this is the problem because I'm 36, which is so old, and I've got 7 chins, and I bought a Volvo the other day, stuff like that. So it's kind of it's all the play Volvo, and maybe I can't take a drink as much as I used to. I mean, we had 3 last night.
I think what I do in the Fringe actually is I've had a few nights out where I've been at the bar, and I think like. I don't spew often, but I've been like, I feel a bit sick.
Yeah.
So what I do is I buy a Guinness because it just is like a cement mixer in your belly and it just settles it all down.
And it's still alcohol, so you're still cool.
You physically couldn't be sick after a Guinness, even if you wanted.
Didn't know that.
Well, I've never done it. It's not happened to me yet because it's not fizzy. It just
settles you down.
It's like drinking a flat Coke when you've got a spew bug.
Okay, yeah. And so we're also supposed to have this chat in 3 weeks' time, just to see how.
Yeah, when I'm like, I was wrong about everything.
So during week 3, I sort of turn up and just go, "Oh, fuck, it's an audience. What do you want from me? Are we still doing this? Are we?" Do you reckon you'll be like that? Because you bounced onto the show today. You're nothing to you, but you know what I mean. But you kind of you sort of launched it like, "Yeah, there's the show." And I was like, "Oh, I remember those days when I used to be like that."
I also think as well that when I go to see a comedian, if the comedian is like, no offense, but they're like, let's do this, then you're like, no, but I've come here for you to entertain me and I'm excited about seeing you, so I want you to be excited about you entertaining me.
It's a sense of entitlement that audiences give us.
Yeah. That's why I think, like, even if you have a really shit show afterwards, if an audience member says they enjoyed it, you have to be like, yeah.
I was
happy that last night, but that doesn't make good podcast.
No, and it's also another comedian. So I think we've covered everything. We've approaching the 10 minutes. Should we just go and get drunk then?
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Come to see my show, please.
Okay, so do a follow plug for the show as well. You got a flyer?
Got a flyer.
Oh.
My show's called Marjolein Robertson Relations. and it's on at 6:15 every day, but the 15th in Black Market.
Which is a really nice venue, surprisingly, isn't it? I didn't expect it to. It's a proper Fringe venue, isn't it?
First ever time as a venue, and it feels just Fringe. It feels slightly claustrophobic, too many posters and a lot of drink. It's great.
Yeah. On that bombshell, do come and see the show. I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Thanks, man. Thank you for having me on the podcast.
That was my pleasure. I think I'll turn off there.